Well, it's been quite strange, really, this year, as for the first time ever, John Carter, as you've heard, has, well, fucked in the box office. Well, in English, it's lost so much money that is quite unsurreal. But it's been quite, well, it's not just the fact that it's crap. I haven't seen the film because I can't really comment about it, but if I did, I will probably try and see it. But from what I've gathered from the hearings from people, it's really bad and it's just awful, really. But now, why did John Carter do badly in the box office? Now, as a film expert, I know how you make a box office film. There are 5 key things to think about. 3 things to do. So say you are a film person and film director or whatever, and you want to make a film. The 5 ways to get box office is quite simple. 1, you need a great big director. So it doesn't matter if he's great like Christopher Nolan or shite like Michael Bay. Any of those directors is going to be a big name. Number 2, you need big stars. So for example, like Inception, we've got Leonardo DiCaprio, and with Michael Bay and Transformers, you've got Shia LaBeouf. Now, I know he's not that much known, he's still quite a big actor in a weird way. That may sound stupid, but he is in a sort of a weird way. Then you've got the price, how big the film's going to cost. So with Inception, it was loads of money, about £800 million. With Transformers, it's also loads of money, about £800 billion. And then you've got the other thing to think about, which is number 4. Why is it so revolutionary? So with Inception, it's very smart and intelligent, and with Transformers, it's robots. And finally, the 5th element is publicity. Inception, the publicity was big because you had so many people talking about the complexity of the film, and with Transformers it was big because it was such light publicity. So, what happened? Both these films were big in the box office. So why did John Carter do badly? It has some well-known people like Jake Gyllenhaal, it had some well-known big directors, it had many other things. So why did it do badly? Now, there are so many reasons to think for it. Some people might say it's a bad film, but Sex and the City 2 was a bad film. Transformers 3 was a bad film. Indiana Jones 4 was a bad film. The prequel Star Wars was a bad film. Pirates of the Caribbean World's End was a bad film. Pirates of the Caribbean 2 was a bad film. And Pirates of the Caribbean 4 was alright. Also, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was not really that great. And finally, Narnia was quite shite. But you know all they had in common? They all did big in the box office. It was big in the box office. In fact, interesting fact I heard from someone, the biggest box office film of all time is Pirates of the Caribbean. Biggest box office film in which after cinema goes is Pirates of the Caribbean and World's End. Probably Avatar is big as well in that lot. So why did this film do badly? Now, some people reckon it's that, but I have another theory. It will be controversial, but this is my theory. Disney's shite now. Now, people might say, how dare you criticise Disney? How dare you criticise an organisation which puts millions of children to be happy and incredibly overcompensated? Well, that was the case 10 years ago. That was the case 20 years ago. That was the case 30 years ago, or 40 years ago, or 50 years ago, or 60 years ago. But today, that ain't not the case anymore. The fact of the matter is, there hasn't been a great Disney film in quite some time. It's a rarity, and you might say, what about the Pixar films? Disney and Pixar are separated. Disney get the money from Pixar because Pixar do all the bloody work, and Disney are the ones that steal the money from Pixar. The reason why Disney are doing so badly is because they are very, very old. It's a bit like when the Rolling Stones start saying, you know what? I reckon we are still good No, you're not. You are 68 fucking years old. You have not got a decent new record. We like your old stuff, but we don't like your new stuff. And Disney, for being honest with you, John Carter is not just only the disease that's been brought through the late of Disney's transformation of crap. Disney's also created the shite-nosed Martha's mums. It also created the completely irritating, it created the irritating fact of punching Pixar and saying, make a second-class film. And also, these are the same people which almost made a very bad Toy Story 2 film. If you've not heard the story before, look it up. There was a story of the fact that Disney originally made Toy Story 2 and it was so shite. And also, they were responsible for making the Pirates of the Caribbean films even more Pirates of the Caribbean films. And also, these are the people that are responsible for not just the fact that the DVD prices are incredibly high. Now, I may be going over topic quite a lot, but here's the truth about the John Carter fame. Disney haven't got a brain anymore. John Carter is history, but John Carter was part of a crippled organisation. Now, there may be a few good films coming, but people might say, well, hang on a minute, what Beauty and the Beast and The Lion King, they are all in fucking 3D. That's not the fact that they're great films. They were already great films when they were originally made. They're not going to be better in 3D. And if I hear some irritating prick that goes on, oh no, you don't know anything about that, you don't know anything about that, 3D is the future, 3D is the future. It's the fucking past. Just like Disney is with all their crap that's been made in the last 5 years. And you know what? Here's the worst cynical thing about Disney. Not just the fact, and I'm glad that John Carter did badly, because here's the other irritating thing about Disney. And this might sound like a very, very, very rude comment, but I couldn't give a fuck. The truth is, you might think that Disney are here to make dreams come true, or make people believe in stuff. But here's the truth in life. Disney, just like Fox, just like DreamWorks, just like every other fucking production company, all they do is get your idea. So here's an example, right? I'm going to prove an example. Now, sorry. Bear with me, people. Now, this might be said a lot, man, but this is your idea. Now, with any independent film, it's been a rarity that some independent films do really well. However, if you watch it on the internet, with Disney, this is what happens to ideas when you give them to Disney. They blow it up and throw it at you. And you know what? And this is going to be the most ballsy prediction you're going to hear on this blog in a long time. Pixar are going to be even bigger. And you know what? When Disney's ship finally plunges down, when the whole... and they will still... But the sad thing is they will not plunge. Because they have got their fucking theme park still left. And they've got their fucking, whole DVD sets. And they're still winning. But going back to the beginning, why did John Carter do bad in the box office? Here's the truth. The truth is, the reason why it did badly, and this goes to the fact of Martha's mums, and many other failed flop in Disney's slander. People have fed up and have had enough of a Disney film, and have moved on. And you know what, Disney? If you are watching this, here's what I think. You're going to die. And that's a happy ending for you.